Skyblock. You spawn on an island with a limited amount of resources, challenging yourself to survive. Hypixel Skyblock. You spawn on an island with a limited amount of resources, challenging yourself to casually walk to that portal and enter a world with thousands of players, infinite amount of resources, and entire highly developed... But what if you couldn't walk? Or jump, or sneak? The rules are simple. I can't walk, sprint, jump, sneak ever. I can't use help of anyone ever. I have to do it all by myself. I mean, half myself. Which will result in me facing a lot of different challenges that I'm pretty sure no one had to face before, and I will be forced to utilize multiple mechanics, Hypixel Skyblock features, and average IQ strategies in order to progress in the game. I think that should be quite interesting, maybe, probably not. So let me just unbind everything, put on my science glasses to look smarter than I actually am. Oh, and change my old name to something more appropriate. And I think we are good to go. Okay, this already feels so weird. Well, this is gonna be fun. But still, I think the hardest part will be to just start because, well, I'm here and everything I need isn't here. And by unbinding the keys responsible for movement, I simultaneously took away my ability to walk to the things, for which my brain created an artificial need to obtain resulting from a threat to create a set of pictures intended to be displayed to other intelligent form of life in appealing way along the large organization to exchange images. I can't walk. Yeah, that's it. I can't walk. Yeah. Okay, but now what? Well, there is a one tree which I can break, but I won't be able to collect the logs unless I somehow bring them closer to me. Okay, I'm pretty sure I can just use dirt blocks for that. But there is a thing. Normally, I would be able to pick up only a few blocks that are next to me, which wouldn't be that useful. But in one of my Cactus Farm videos, I noticed an interesting feature, that on Hypixel, items can merge for much larger distances than in vanilla Minecraft. So by simply starting from breaking blocks that are the furthest away from me, I should be able to easily bring all of them to me. Cool, now I can chop that tree, get the wood, craft a boat, and you can't use boats. Great, now instead of just being stuck, I am stuck in the hole. Okay, I mean, it's not entirely true that I'm stuck in one place. I'm actually stuck in 3 different places. So there is a command in Hypixel Skyblock allowing you to teleport between islands. However, only 2 destinations are unlocked by default: hub and dungeon hub. But it's not even that useful, since for now it's only just like looking to the outside world behind the glass. For now, so let's just go back to the personal island and briefly analyze our surrounding. Personal island, a world that consists of 2 separate smaller islands. For the need of this video I'm gonna call them the spawn island, with 1 tree, yeah, that's pretty much it. The portal island, with a portal to the hub, cobble minion, small cave, and a chest. A chest containing mostly not even that useful stuff, and a water bucket. And having access to water bucket would finally allow me to move, kind of, at least on my personal island, and that wouldn't be even that efficient way of moving, but at least moving. The problem is I am on the spawn island, while the chest is on the portal island. On the portal island, with the portal to the hub. Okay, if you play Hypixel Skyblock, you probably have noticed an interesting property about warping between islands. So normally when you type /warp and the location, you will warp to the main spawn of that location. But that's unless you are trying to warp from location A to location B, where the location B has a portal to the location A. And in that case you won't spawn on the main spawn of the location B, but by the portal to the location A. Okay, I admit I'm pretty bad at explaining, but if you are playing Hypixel you know what I mean. So now by teleporting to the hub and then from the hub to my island, in theory I should spawn not on the spawn island, but also by the portal, which should be enough to, after breaking a few blocks below me, to reach that chest and grab the water bucket. Cool, now I can move, kind of, and only on my island, and after I get out of this hole, what's funny, even that is somewhat a challenge. But the question is, what next? I mean, there's a lot of stuff I can do now. For example, I can expand my island, make farms, plant trees, go fishing, unlock some collections, but why? Okay, never mind, you probably can ask that question about literally anything. So let's just say that would be easy, time consuming and boring, and we don't want that. And that we want to play outside, which gives us a clear goal of what we want to do next. And I'm going to do whatever it takes. And that is between like 5 and 20 minutes of work, obviously. So we want to be able to move outside our island, yeah? Oh yeah, just to be clear for like to people that didn't know that. No, you can't place water outside your island or boats or anything else. But there are plenty other ways to move around instead. Like for example this iron sword with pretty weak stats and pathetic ability to slice through almost any mob in the game. But at least it can also teleport to 10 blocks ahead. The only problem is that it's a little bit expensive and currently impossible for me to obtain, so let's just say we are going to get it later. Luckily there are other cheaper ways to move around, like Aspect of the End, which can teleport you 8 blocks ahead, but you have to kill like 25,000 endermen to unlock it, and you need blaze rods to craft it. Next we have Leaping Sword that makes you leap, and that we also can't craft. There is also a pig pet, which we probably can craft, but it also probably would take too long. Grappling Hook, which we definitely can craft, but it also would definitely take way too long. And also Enderbow that every 45 seconds shoot a barrel, and that we can also craft, but it also would take too long. And I'm pretty sure those are all possible infinite ways of moving without walking. But there is one more way, which are just ender pearls. I know, but wouldn't that be just terribly inefficient way of moving? Well, without an enderman minion, yeah, probably. But even though I probably could grind for it and craft one, there is no need for that, since I'm gonna need just one single pearl. So I'm pretty sure we need to build a platform where the mobs can spawn. And let me just remind you that no legs equals no sneaking, equals falling to the void a lot, equals wasting a lot of time, equals thinking of a better way, equals looking at the minion, equals picking up a minion, equals placing it on the edge, equals abusing minions to our advantage again, equals feeling bad about it, equals questioning my existence, equals wasting the same amount of time anyway, equals a platform, just in case you forgot. So now let me speed up the process by crafting more minions. But then, as I was slowly continuing to expand my island, the disaster happened. While I was trying to fight a skeleton, I forgot to pick up my water. I lost my literally the only way of moving. I mean, I stood there for a while trying to figure something out on the spot. But yeah, no, fact. There was just nothing left for me to do than to just wait and hope for a single enderman to spawn. And so I waited. But it didn't take me long to realize that waiting won't be enough. So I started to think. First of all, I noticed two things. That I have a cave where mobs can spawn even during the day, and I didn't have to build that platform. And that there's a maximum number of mobs that can spawn at once, and that number somehow depends on your skills. For me, that was just 1 or 2 mobs, and I definitely didn't have to build that platform. But that also means to get different mobs to spawn each time I have to kill those already existing ones, so I started doing that. Surprisingly, it wasn't even as bad. Using the knowledge I got to this point, I was able to swiftly maneuver between the spawn and the portal island. But it wasn't even the best strategy. You see, when you teleport to your island, you get your own personal mini server to play on. And after you leave your island, the server you was playing on is still running for about 10 seconds. So if you are back within that time, it's still going to be the same server. But only after about 10 seconds of you being away, the server gets shut down and every mob on it will despawn. And now by warping back you will spawn on a new server, which means I can just keep swapping servers until Enderman will spawn. Spoiler alert, it wasn't that easy. It took so long. Finally, I'm free. Bro. Yeah, I had no idea it will be so hard to spawn a single Enderman, but as I was slowly losing hope, then this happened. There is one in the cave. Cool. Okay, now I could play it safe, use that pearl to get my water back and move on with life. But there is one more thing we can do. And you may think what I possibly could do with one single pearl, right? Well, for example... Ladies and gentlemen, we are in. Okay, that was dumb. But that's not why I'm here. I'm here because even YouTube hate me for not uploading that often and don't want to show my community posts to people. So yeah, if you care, my Discord server is here finally, with a lot of cool stuff like a profile customizer where you can choose to be a woman or a not woman and other very cool things. Okay, maybe not a lot now, but there will be probably. So yeah, whenever we're ready. Also thanks to my supporters. I love you. Okay, bye.